who it is! It's Super Lex. We have another Super Lex episode for you guys.
Yay.
This is actually a very important episode because today we are going to learn how to use the pack, the Powers and Abilities card. So each of us has a set of X-Men guys. I have the X-Student. Super Lex is going to be playing with the X-Trainees, and we're going to use these little guys as a good way to introduce some powers into the game. So we are going to be taking this one a little slower just so that we know what we're doing, and we already know the basics of the game, the moving, the attacking. We learned how to use objects, we learned how to blow up walls, we learned about knockback, critical hits, critical misses. So now we're going to add that extra level in and actually learn what these people can do. So we are going to flip this around to the map and have a game.
Yeah!
Alright, so while we're getting the board set up here, we're going to roll to see who goes first. I rolled a 4. And you rolled an 8, so you are going to go first. So make sure you have your guys on the board.
Wait, are we filming?
Yeah, we are.
Oh. Wait, can we put water?
Sure.
Because I ran out of blockings.
Them in the actual square. That's some extra hindering. Alright, are we done decorating the map?
Almost.
Do you have your objects down?
Not all.
Okay, you only get 3. So you have your cupcake down, right?
Yes.
Alright. So, how to use the Powers and Abilities card. So, there are a whole bunch of different sections on this, and you'll see that it matches the symbols that are on your dials there, and that'll tell you what happens. So what colors does that character have?
Foot. No dolphin.
Okay, what are the colors that are on the dial?
Colors?
Yeah. So you see the colors behind the numbers there?
I only have brown on this one.
Okay, so she has brown, and where's the brown on her? Which slot has brown?
10.
Which slot has brown?
The foot.
The foot. Okay, so then when we do, we're here in the foot section, we go down to brown. So brown is hypersonic speed, which means that she gets +2 to her breakaway, and then she halves her range value. She can move past people. She can't carry people, but she can move, then make an attack, and then move again, using the rest of her speed value.
The second one is green on the foot and fist.
Okay, so then is it dark green or light green?
Dark.
Dark green. So on the foot, that's charge. So they can't be knocked back, and then they half their movement, move, and then attack. And you said she had green on her fist?
Yeah.
So green on the fist is super strength, is knockback. She gives other people, she knockbacks other people, and then she can pick up and hold heavy objects, which are the red objects. And what's your last character do?
She's got a pink at the foot and a purple at this.
The damage? Okay, so her pink foot is Sidestep, and that allows her to move 2 squares for free without having to take an action token. And then her purple damage come over here, and that is Close Combat Expert, and she gets to either add +2 to her attack, +2 to her damage, or +1 to each, and then make an attack. Alright? So, first action, you get to go and do something with your eyes.
Okay. I'm trying to find an opening. Okay. One. Witches. How many rolls does she go? Like, how far do we go?
What's the number in her foot?
10.
So 10 squares.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay, and remember you can move diagonally. Okay, and she gets an action token. Alright, do you want to do anything with your other two?
Her foot is 8. So you count the starting point, right?
You don't have to start, you don't count the square they start in.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay, and she gets an action token for moving.
And your turn.
You don't want to do anything with your last girl?
No.
Do you want to sidestep with her?
No, I'm trying to find my recommends. Where is it? Oh, never mind.
Her sidestep allows her to move 2 squares without taking an action token.
Okay, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Are you just moving her right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's got a 7, so she started here, right?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay. And you get her action token. Now, do you want to sidestep with her, where she gets to move 2 squares for free? Okay. All right. Now, my characters. This guy has Force Blast, which I can knock people back. That's the purple in his movement. I can knock people back, and I can roll a die to knock people back. And he has silver or gray in his fist, which is Telekinesis, which allows him to move people or objects. This guy has Mind Control, which allows me to take control of one of your characters. On his light blue on his movement is Mind Control.
Yes.
Yeah. And then he has red on his defense, which is Super Senses. That means when he gets attacked, he gets to roll a die to see if maybe you don't actually hit him. And then this guy has Sidestep, just like your girl does, where he gets to move 2 squares. That's light pink on his movement. And then he has yellow in his damage, and that is Support, which he gets to roll a die to see if he can heal one of his friends.
Oh.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So he's going to Sidestep 1, 2, and then these guys are just going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Move him here. He'll get an action token for that. And then this guy will 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, yeah, we'll move him here too. Okay, now it's your turn. Now, none of the people on the board are indomitable, so they're not. Everybody would take pushing if they were going to act again. But she can always sidestep for free. So she can move 2 squares without having to take damage. And then you take her action token off. Okay. I'm going to sidestep with this guy too. And I am going to clear my guys as well. And then it will be your turn.
Okay.
Well, that's actually, we'll have that as water terrain, just for the fun of it. Water terrain will stop your movement when you step into it. It was like the hindering.
Okay, choose here, right?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
You can move diagonally.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Whoa, she's got a badger. Okay.
Don't make me hit you with the badger.
And she's got an action token too.
He was one of them, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now I need to throw away from the bathroom. It's stinky.
It's stinky in there? Okay. What are your
Poop this up.
What are your other girls doing?
That's a room. So shoes here, right?
No, she's in the purple square. That one.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
You can move diagonally.
8.
You gonna stop her in the water? Alright.
She was under. She was under. 1, 2.
Okay, and she's not gonna take an action?
No.
Alright. That makes it my turn. This guy's gonna sidestep. 1, 2. Now, we're gonna do something. And grab the Powers and Abilities card here to read this out. So this guy, his gray attack is called Telekinesis. Now, he has a minimum range value of 6. And place one target single base character within range and line of fire into another square within range and line of fire. That square must be within 6 squares from the line of fire from the target's current square. If the target is an opposing character, first make a range attack, and the hit character is then placed instead of normal damage. Characters placed by this power can't use telekinesis this turn. So what we're going to do is that this guy is going to use telekinesis, and he's going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then he's going to throw this guy there. And that's what his power does. And then,
Oh, gee.
this guy doesn't have any range for his mind control, which is sad. So he's going to, he's just going to stay there where he got thrown. And we will make it your turn.
Okay. 1, 2.
Throw it away.
Yeah, throw it away.
Come fight me. Alright.
Yeah. Never.
You clear your other guys?
And she's still floating around. She's like,
Alright. I'm going to sidestep up with this guy and I'm going to clear. What's the movement on the girl in the water?
Movement? So that'd be the foot.
Yeah, what's the number?
8.
8. Okay. So normally she would be in range to be able to charge my guy, but sitting in water, when you leave water, it's like with hindering. When you leave it, it halves your movement. And then charge halves your movement again. So leaving the water, you get 4 squares. But if you were to charge out of the water, you only get 2 squares. So she won't be able to get to him if she wanted to charge out of the water. But if she wants to leave the water, she can only move 4 squares.
She's still floating around.
She's just floating around in the puddle. The puddle in this office building.
So the reason why there's water is because this isn't like there was a leak in the pipes.
Oh, okay. There's leaky pipes in this building, and that's why we have puddles. Okay.
Yes.
Now, this girl over here, she can use her hypersonic to move to him and attack him if you'd like. So she can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 squares and then attack him. So she's got a 10 attack. He's got a 16 defense, so you only need to roll a 6 to hit him. 2 dice.
This I'm going for my wonderful dice.
Alright, well you needed a 6 to hit, and that is a 9. Now, his defense power there, the one at the bottom, that red power, is Super Senses, which allows him to roll 1d6, one die, and if he rolls a 5 or a 6, you don't deal him any damage. So let's see if you deal him any damage. He rolled a 5, which means he was super sensy, and he noticed your attack coming. So you didn't deal him any damage, but you do get an action token for attacking him. Now, before you do that, do you want to run away?
Yes.
Because Hypersonic allows you to move away. So what you're going to do is that you're going to roll a breakaway. So roll 1 die for your breakaway. You successfully break away. Now, normally a breakaway would be a 4, 5, 6, but because you have Hypersonic, you only fail on a 1. And you have 3 squares because it took you 7 squares to get there, and you have 10 movement, so you can move away 3 squares. Awesome. But she does get an action token.
She was one of them, right?
Yep. And this is how we use powers in this game. Alright, she can sidestep because I don't think she has this turn. And then sidestep's only 2 squares. And she doesn't get an action token for sidestepping. That's free.
No.
Now, if she wants to come out of the water, she only has 4 square movement. Alright, now she gets an action token for coming out.
And she
Alright. Okay, so this is how I'm going to do my turn. I'm going to have him do telekinesis again. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to throw this guy because he can see this square. He can see this square. And we're going to throw him to here using telekinesis. And then he's going to... Yeah. He's going to sidestep 1, 2, and come and attack her. Now he's got a 10. She's got a 16. I need a 6. That is enough to hit you because that's an 11. And you don't have any defense powers. No colors on her bottom dial. Nope. Okay, so he only deals 1 damage. So take 1 click. Yeah.
I wish I could hit you with the
Alright.
ball.
Okay, so that is an action for him, and he's pretty much stuck here between this water and this barrier here, so he's going to stop there, and then it'll be your turn. So she can sidestep somewhere. Now, because her sidestep is free, if she wanted to sidestep next to him, she could attack him as well. No? Okay. So clear her, and clear her. That makes it my turn. Oh.
They're just staring at each other.
Yeah, okay, he's stuck here. He's gonna try and move past this barrier and this water. Oh, took him all his effort to move that far because blocking terrain and hindering terrain, or water terrain, was hindering for movement. Moving through that intersection, he has to go through the water to do that, so it makes him stop. And then we will clear this guy, we will clear this guy, and that makes it your turn. Now there's a couple of different things you can do with your powers here. Okay, now, would you like to run away after you attack him?
Yes.
Okay, so you need to roll a die to Breakaway. 1 die.
But
1 die.
aren't we attacking
Yes.
first?
But you're gonna activate your Hypersonic. So we're gonna make sure that you can run away after. All right, you did. So now attack him. So you have a 9 on my 17. You need an 8. Oh my. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh.
I'm gonna re-roll that on an eye.
Yep. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay, so you definitely do hit him. Do you remember what critical hits do?
No.
They add 1 to your damage. So let's see. She's doing 1. That adds 1. She's going to do 2 damage. He doesn't have any defense abilities. See, there's nothing on his bottom there. So he's going to take 2 damage. 1, 2. Oh no, he's dead. You knocked him out. All right. Now you can move your full 9 because you are doing Hypersonic.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
All right. And then she will take an action token.
Wait, did I hit with the badger?
No. Now, when you do Hypersonic, you're not allowed to attack with your Badger. You're not allowed to attack with your object. The object has to be a different type of action. Anytime you move, you can drop it.
Okay.
So, did you want to leave the Badger there?
Yes.
Okay, you can leave the Badger there. Badger's there. Now, her ability here, Charge, that allows her to move 4 squares and then make an attack. So if you like, she can run to him and then punch him. Alright, so her attack is 10, his defense is 16, she needs a 6 to hit him.
Or a critical hit.
Or a critical hit. Alright, well that is a 7, so that's going to be enough to hit him. Now he's going to try and use his super senses and see if he can evade this attack. He does not succeed with his super senses. He needed a 5 or a 6. So how much damage is she dealing? She is dealing 2 damage. He's going to take that 2 damage because he wasn't able to dodge out of it this time. So 1, 2, and he is dead! Oh my goodness, you're going through my team so fast!
I'm gonna win!
Alright, she gets an action token. Are you going to do anything with your third girl? Remember, she can always move 2 for free. Oh, running away.
She just doesn't want to attack yet.
Alright, fair enough.
She's not strong enough.
Okay, my turn, eh? Alright, now, I'm going to try and there's 3 different ways you can use telekinesis. I'm going to use the third way to try and bring her to me. I'm going to try and pull her. Now she's within the 6 squares, but because you're not my friend and you don't want to be pulled by me, I have to make a successful attack roll against you to see if I can use my telekinesis on you. So I have a 9 attack and you have a 15 defense right now. So I need to roll a 6 to be able to pull you to me. And it's not going to deal you any damage, but it gets you closer to me. No, what I'm doing, I'm pulling you to me. I'm using my telekinesis. That's my great attack power.
And then on your second turn, you might attack.
Yeah. Right now I'm just pulling you to me. Oh no! That is not good. Alright, so we just checked in with our rule book here, and it looks like I am going to take this critical miss damage with my TK. So apparently you were so strong-willed, and you really, really didn't want me to pull you towards me that it was such a strain that I hurt myself doing it.
Uh-oh.
So
Uh-oh.
I know that's not good.
I'm worried about her.
Alright.
Because when I turned, I saw the KO on the next
Okay, so that makes it your turn. Remember, your girl in the back can always move 2 for free. Are you just running away? You're winning if you're running away.
But she doesn't want to be attacked.
Okay.
And I will clear.
Okay. And clear her too? Okay. I'm gonna have to clear too. So now it is back to your turn. Now she can hypersonic and move 3 squares and then hit me and then run away 6 squares.
Okay.
So move 3. Okay. So you have a 9 attack, I have a 16 defense, you need a 7 to hit me. That is exactly a 7. I don't have any defense abilities on this guy, so I am going to take your 1 damage, and I am going to KO, and you have won the game with your hypersonic trainee here.
Yay!
Alright, Super Lex, what did you think about learning the powers of Heroclix?
I loved it!
Anything else to say about your spectacular win over my ex-students with your ex-trainees?
No.
No, that's it? You loved learning the powers?
Yeah.
You're gonna learn some more powers the more games we play?
Yeah!
Alright.
I'm gonna start grabbing my outfit.
You're just gonna start cleaning up. Okay. Alright, well that went rather well. We did get to see Charge, we got to see Hypersonic, we got to see a lot of Sidestep, and a fair amount of TK. Once again, we get to see what critical misses and hits do for us. So I think this was a good little good little introduction into learning the powers. I think next time I'll have Super Lex there actually holding the pack and figuring out for herself what her powers are. She's sticking her tongue out at me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you learned a little bit along with us as we get further into the actual meaty bit of Heroclix, and hopefully it won't take us 2 months to get another one of these out. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye!